his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do, you got to have perimeter threats, and if you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Terry. Pass to Jones. Kicks it to Prigioni. Terry in the corner. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Warriors leading by 4. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lee sets a screen for Barbosa. And a wide open look for Lee. Here's Bogut. And he lays it straight in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Prigioni. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Outside Terry. Can't hit. Now here is Bogut. Defense is right there. The dish to Lee. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from three-point range.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Prigioni. Here's Brewer. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 6. Here is Livingston. He kicks to Barnes. Passes to Livingston. Here's Prigioni. Shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit. The Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber, but I still think you've got to give that front office a lot of credit in terms of what they got out of the superstar tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Livingston is out there with Curry, and it's Bogut in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. All alone. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Klay Thompson in for Shaun Livingston. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Jones. Smith comes in for Moniunas. James Harden, he's checked in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jason Terry. They get it back. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 4. Boy, the Rockets came out smelling like a rose, didn't they? Bringing in Howard, but some luck along the way, too. You remember the Chris Paul Lakers trade that was vetoed? And, Steve, the Rockets would have gotten Pau Gasol in the deal.
And then not Dwight Howard because they wouldn't have had the cap room to absorb him. So, you know, they're probably glad that, in hindsight, that deal fell through because Dwight Howard, the younger and more talented player, when you think about his comparison to Gasol.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Here is Harden. The Warriors making the shot. Now the pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Ariza. And the call will be against David Lee. That is his first foul of the game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The feed to Beverly. Clock at 6. Harden with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got his second basket.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala outside. There's the pick. He feeds it to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 10 points in the game. Well, you look at the numbers for the Warriors last season. Their offense revolved around Steph Curry, and no surprise.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. The numbers were staggering. I mean, with Curry on the floor, they were right at the top of the league in offensive efficiency. When he sat down, they were the worst. A lot was on his shoulders, and he carried that burden well.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beverly dishes to Smith. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Feeds it to Beverly. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Ariza. Iguodala against Harden. Dishes it to Beverly. In low to Howard. Over Iguodala. Misses off the left iron.
And Curry not just a factor offensively with his scoring, of course, but driving, making plays for others. And I think the departure of Jarrett Jack really allowed Curry to take on a larger playmaking role, and he showed he was ready for that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, "I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability," he said. "There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it." Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. Here's Iguodala, following the score by Josh Smith. Iguodala's drive, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You talk about all of the gaudy numbers for Curry last season. Extremely impressive offensively. But there's one number he'd like to cut down on, and that's the turnovers. Second most in the league last season. And he'd be the first to tell you he knows he can do better, and I'm confident he will.
Well, Steve, for a long time last year, the Warriors really didn't have a true backup point guard. You know, they started the year with Tony Douglas, but eventually traded him as the season went on. And I think part of that, I'd love to hear what you have to say, is because they thought that Dre could run the second unit.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that was some of the thinking there. And they did bring in some new guys, but that's one of the luxuries of having Iguodala on your team. He plays multiple positions. I think you can use him as a backup point in some cases, but his big weapon is defensively locking people up and then running the floor, where he is a devastating force.
And with Iguodala, even with the first unit, he could handle playmaking duties a fair amount, which helped Curry do what he could do. They really did complement each other in that manner.
Well, there are few wingmen who can handle the ball and make plays like Iguodala can. Even though his assist numbers weren't as high last year as they have been in the past, he showed he can efficiently act as a point guard for long stretches of time.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for David Lee. And so here is Golden State. The Rockets making the shot. Outside for Curry. The 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Rockets trail by 4. The dish now to Beverly. Harden outside. Kicks to Beverly. Pass to Ariza. Houston needs to get a shot. Harden can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Into Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Harden against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. The shot will not go. And it's Houston the other way. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Shot from the wing. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 8 points.
Josh Smith, boy, he's dialed in offensively.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Curry. Barnes sets a screen for Curry. He dishes it to Barnes. He used that pick to get in close. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Really left alone that time. 5 points in the game.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Outside Curry. And the shot is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Harden with it. To the inside. Ariza goes in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ariza's got 7.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Curry. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin,